Can you eat pizza and lose weight? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Stay tuned to learn how. It's the Fitness Avengers show. Hit it. Yeah. Welcome to a fresh new episode of the Fitness Avengers, where we fight fat frustration and fitness fakes. I'm your host, master trainer, and author Tony Arreola from TotalBodyProject.com, and I'm on a personal mission to simplify fitness for you. Coming at you every Monday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Facebook Live. Woo! Can we eat anything? Yeah, that pizza looks good. Now, I'm sure this sounds familiar. You start a diet and you read the diet, or maybe you start like a meal delivery service and it comes in boxes and you check out the sodium, or you just don't know what half the ingredients are. If that sounds familiar, if you hate sticking to a diet and you want to know why that sucks and why that's failed, then stick around. I'm going to teach you why you don't ever have to worry about sticking to a diet, how you can eat what you love and lose weight. On this week's show, we're going to talk about, number one, why diets suck, what fat actually is. We're going to talk about caloric management, how to put that in, how to build behavioral changes, some simple, sustainable habits that can help you get the body, get those abs, get the body that you want, even for when they let us out. So I heard they're going to let us out soon. No, that's not what I heard. We're here for a bit. so buckle down, folks. Buckle down. If you're in the comments, say hello. Hey, Nicole, thanks for tuning in. We're going to talk about, Ask the Trainer is talking about meal preps. We're going to learn about that and how you can actually make that work for you. Got our comment spotlight. And you have any questions on what you've learned or what you need to succeed eating what you love and losing weight. Because I promise you, people are doing it. This is for my pizza. I mean, granted, it's a little bit old, and Kona would love to have a slice of it. But yeah, it doesn't work anymore. I think I left it out too long. So we'll talk about that. But I know it sucks to get like a diet, and you get excited about the diet, and the first couple days go pretty good, and maybe you made it to your third day of eating lemonade and all that stuff. But eventually that stuff does come crashing down because it's not sustainable. And today I'm going to tell you how you can incorporate and create your own unique diet that has the behaviors unique to you that you can run with, and so that you don't have to worry about this stuff. It's going to take some work, but it's a battle worth having. So the first thing I want to talk about is what fat is. Yuck. And the definition for fat is an inexhaustible source of energy. What that basically means that anytime you eat too much food, like too much pizza, and you don't move, you don't burn it, you don't use up the energy, it turns into fat. And that fat goes right on those sides. It goes right in those cheeks. It goes some other places too. But we'll keep it clean here, folks. We'll keep it clean. But we need to figure out what this fat is and how to get rid of it. So we have to understand what that is. And to lose fat, I'm sorry to tell you that no oils, even if you rub yourself with oil or Crisco oil, or if you rub herbs on the fat, or if you put on a waist trimmer or a jogging suit, all these, or take some diet pills, none of that stuff's going to work. And if it worked, then you'd be skinny by now. All right. If that's my theory on the fat suit, you're like, oh, I just put on the fat suit and I sweat all the weight out. No, that's not true. If that was the case, we all turn on our heaters, burn them 24/7, and then we'd be a skinny world. But sadly, that's not the way it works. And I got to put together a cool little video with my beautiful counterpart to show you how this fat works.
Okay. You said you're going to help me lose weight. What do I need to do?
Yes. Now that you understand calories, you can lose weight. Again, what is a calorie?
Calories represent energy from food. They are the currency of energy.
Exactly. Calories give our body energy. But what happens when we don't use all the energy?
Is that fat?
When you eat, your body takes the calories and converts them into energy. Your body requires the energy from calories to live, to exercise, to do anything. When your body doesn't use all the energy, it stores energy. Calories provide energy for our body, like fuel for a fire. But when our body can't use those calories immediately, it stores those calories to be used later.
Oh, and that's how I get fat?
1 pound of fat is equal to 3,500 calories. You need to understand this relationship. Your skinny life depends on it.
Okay, but how do I lose fat?
The energy in our life works much like a balance. It is the energy in from the calories versus the energy out in the movement. Calories in versus calories out. When we eat more calories than our body needs, we store all that extra energy as fat. 1 pound of fat is equal to 3,500 calories. To lose weight, we need to eat less and move more. Your body needs to be in an energy deficit.
So to lose fat, I need to eat less and move more?
Yes. Think of more ways to eat less and move more. Cut calories, increase activity. You can do this. It's a simple concept.
Eat less, move more. I like that. It's simple. I can do that.
Eat less and move more. That's all you need to drop fat. Eat less and move more. It's a simple concept, but it can be difficult to implement. It can be. Simple is not necessarily easy. So if you're tuning in live, hi Diana, hi Nicole. Woohoo! Oh, Diana's got one of those sweet Fitness Avenger hats. It's pretty cool. I wonder how she got one of those. And hola, Nicole. Woo! Let's do it. Prime time. Yeah, let's get skinny. So if you're watching live or watching the replay, hit those likes, hit those emojis. I got Kona crying in the puppy pound tonight. Kona is in the puppy pound tonight because she wants to be on TV, folks. She wants her own show. And I think she's a little young to have her own show, but we will talk about it. We will talk about it at a different time. So now that we understand the calories and we know that this is the way that we lose fat now, and you're thinking about your diet, you got to understand how many calories do I get? Simple way to do it is just add a 0 to whatever weight you are at. So if you're, 190 pounds, you would add a 0 and you eat 1,900 calories or less to lose weight. Ideally, you get the movement side going as well, but let's just take a look at what you're eating. So if you're eating, like say you want to eat pizza, right? A slice of pizza is probably 350 calories. So let's take out my trusty TI-85 from UC Irvine. This guy's, they trust me with these things. It's got so many buttons. So if we have 1,900 calories, we eat a slice of pizza, that's 350. We eat another slice of pizza, and maybe it was a rough day. So we have another slice of pizza, and now you're at 850 calories left for your day. So if you have like maybe 200 calories for breakfast, and then maybe you have a sandwich for lunch that are 250 and 350 calories, now you still have about 300 calories left, plus or minus. Doing some quick math with my T85. But once you start budgeting for these calories, and this is the thing about that intermittent fasting and that people are, talking about, intermittent fasting is just another way to manage your calories. So the window is smaller that you're eating. There's different benefits about, cleaning your digestive system and things of that nature. But what you really have to understand is that in order to lose the weight, you can eat whatever you want. You just have to plan for it. You really have to manage that budget. And if there's caloric landmines in your environment, like like ice creams or stuff that's like in like containers, so not necessarily containers, but like snack packs or like chips, candy, anything that's in a package is gonna be hard to put down. So understand that those people go to work, their number one job, just like my number one job is to fight fat, their number one job is to keep you fat. They're trying to figure out how to ways that you can keep eating the Twizzlers or keep eating the Twinkies or keep eating whatever it is that you're eating. That's their job. So remember, when you're managing those calories, think about that. Think about what you're putting in your body and make sure that you manage that throughout the day. Now, is there a difference? Wait, one more thing with the managing calories. we talk about these cheat meals, and cheat meals is this magic world where you can eat one day whatever you want and you lose weight. Man, that would be a great place. Unfortunately, that place doesn't exist. It's to think that you can eat whatever you want in one day of the week and lose weight. That that's just not gonna happen because no matter what, your body's gonna remember those calories that you're eating. So think of it: if you have your cheat day, but you ate like two whole pizzas or the deep dish pizza, and you ate 7,000 calories, that's 2 pounds of fat that you put on in one cheat day. So cheat days do not exist. Cheat meals do not exist. I wish they did. I think that's where heaven is, but it's not here. And it's definitely not in Orange County and not in Southern California or anywhere that I know that you can eat whatever you want and unlimited amounts, right? You have to know that you can eat there's a caveat to eating whatever you like. You got to manage those calories, and cheat meals do not exist. Now, there's a difference between eating healthy and eating to lose weight. You got to understand that. When I talk about this to people, and sometimes I get, one of my favorite stories about my client named Psych, who his wife was super upset that he was still eating Del Taco. He loved Del Taco. I don't know why. I don't really like Del Taco, but he loved it. And he was still eating Del Taco, but he was losing weight. So what that meant was that he was still having Del Taco, but instead of a Coke, he was having a Diet Coke and was eliminating the fries. And by managing that, he was still eating Del Taco and losing weight. He ended up losing I think he ended up losing close to 30 pounds, but he wasn't eating healthy. And maybe his body was not better off for it. He still ate Doritos and all those things, but he still lost the weight. And that just shows you that eating healthy and eating to lose weight are different things. Can they be done together? Yes. I've also had vegetarians who are overweight because they eat too much, like walnuts or like peanut butter or things that are heavier in calories. So it works both ways. Eating healthy is not the same as eating to lose weight. They're different things. Now maybe you can hear my little puppy shouting at me. I told you Kona wants to be in the show, but not tonight, Kona. Not tonight, Kona. Not tonight. Now, let's talk about what you can actually do to take away some of these things. So the easiest way to employ these methods is to start building the right habits. I think the simplest habit to start, it's simple but not easy, is to start eating slower. Either eat with your left hand, either put the utensil down between bites, take 25 bites and then swallow. Anything that gets you to eat more slowly and more mindfully is a habit that will ultimately result in you eating less calories. That's why we still have pizza left. This pizza is like, I don't know, maybe like a week old, and we order pizza. I like pizza, but I like to eat my pizza really, really slow. Just eat the pizza, let it marinate a little bit. Think about the good people at Domino's that put a lot of hard work into that pizza. Hopefully they didn't put any COVID in there, but and eat it slowly, and then you enjoy it, and then you eat less pizza. You get fuller faster. You're satisfied, and then you're skinny, and then you're not a fat trainer, and people don't judge you because they know they're judging you, looking at you every time you take off your shirt at the pool, making sure that you're wait. Sorry guys, I was kind of rambling. I went off on a tangent there. But you get what I mean. If you start deploying these, I call them auto healthy habits, and it's something that I do with my online coaching clients and all my clients for that matter, is we try to make these things automatic so they become a lot easier. Because imagine this world where 40 or 50% of your habits are automatic. That means you're doing them without even thinking. And imagine if those habits were all healthy. Man, you'd be skinny, you'd be ripped, you'd be shredded, you'd be sleeping well, you'd be like on your A game, you'd be just on fire. And that's what we're going to in 2021. That's what we're going to. That's where it's happening. I mean, what? Right? Yeah. What a great way. And the puppy's not crying. I mean, this would be awesome. What's up, Eric, Anthony? Thanks to you guys for showing up. We have our Ask the Trainer. And it's how do I get my puppy from stopping to yell? Well, that's easy. No. You close the door. No, that's not the question. The question is, what about meal prep? And I think what we're talking about meal prep is what about some of those food delivery services like HelloFresh or Freshly or some local companies that deliver the food for you. Those work great as long as you eat them. What also works really well is actually just meal planning in general. Getting with your significant other or whoever it is you're with is planning your meals and start planning those meals. Maybe start with like get your breakfasts in order, then get your lunches, and then start talking about your dinners. Because the more plans you have for dinners, the easier it is to manage what you're going to eat. Like we're having chicken noodle soup tonight and Wednesday night. Tomorrow we're having salmon. Thursday night we're having skinny spaghetti, and I think Friday we're having like skinny tacos. So our meals are already planned. Breakfast and lunch are pretty easy. So that means that this week we'll be executing lunch like crazy. Or maybe you can hear Kona screaming. I don't know if you're lucky. Maybe we'll bring her out here since she wants to be on the show so badly tonight. So tonight's client spotlight is a special story. It's my online coaching client, Lucky, who before he kind of hired me was kind of just kind of work. He's still working out, but it was really like pretty clueless, goalless. And what I mean by goalless is just kind of like meandering, not really having a plan or what he was going to accomplish. But then he set out to accomplish a huge goal, which is to bike 130 miles, which is crazy. Especially since I think the most he had biked was like 40. And he set me up. He's like, "Hey, T, I want you to bring you on board as my coach." I said, "Love it." When's the race? He said, "It's 6 weeks." And I said, "Oh, wow, 6 weeks. All right, we better get cracking." And so we started working hard. He ended up losing 10 pounds, and we did a lot of low heart rate training. We did some foam rolling, some core strength, flexibility, improving the sleep. Did everything that we need to get him ready for this ride. And I'm happy to report that on this last Sunday, he had an epic ride and completed the ride and felt awesome. Obviously, it was still some suffering because I think it's almost 12 hours that he was riding his bike from Chino, I think, all the way down to San Diego. So congrats, Lucky. I'm super proud of you. You really embraced this coaching and you are making incredible moments happen. And Lucky laid out his next goal, which is Olympic triathlon. So I think we're going to go Olympic, half Ironman, and then maybe a full Ironman this year, which would be awesome. So congrats, Lucky. If you're not in our Facebook show and our Facebook group yet, we have over 175 people in the group. So make sure you tune in. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Please like and share it and tag the people who need this. I know some people are kind of falling apart, but we really deserve better. I know COVID's been crazy, and some people are thinking about starting their fitness journey after COVID, which I don't really understand why, because I think as we move into this time, there's really is no better time than to invest in yourself and to make sure that you're taking care of yourself so that you can be better off for everything else. Because the way the year's going, the things that are being thrown at us, you really want to make sure that your brain, your health, your mental wellness, your physical well-being is in a great spot in order so you can bounce back from this. Kona's crying a pretty good amount, but I'm still going to bring you a show every week. Next week, I'm going to talk about 15 benefits that only a trainer can provide. So make sure that you tune in for that. Right now, my online coaching window is open. So if you're you're on the fence about jumping on and getting involved with me in my coaching program, send me a message. We'll get you in the application. We'll get you set up and we'll get you going on the right side. So we can get all the way to the skinny side. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys hold on, I got a special treat for you guys while Courtney puts us away. I'll go get Kona for you guys. Kona.
Thank you for watching the Fitness Avenger live show. If you like the show, make sure to like it and share. Please join us next week on Facebook Live. This week's show is brought to you by our close friends at
folks.
Total Body Project.
Kona.
Visit totalbodyproject.com for more info.
You want to say hi to your fans? Kona, say hi. Say hi and say bye. Say bye. Kona, you made it on TV.